What's going on? Can everyone hear me? How's everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I'm just waiting. It's been a while since I've done a live. But what's going on? 5K. We did it. We did it. I don't even know what to say. Thank you all. Thank you all for being here, for, being a part. Being a part of this. Hold on, let me load the video up just so I can get something different on the screen. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Oh, my hair's a mess. I need a haircut. Anyways, yeah. 5K. Big accomplishment. Got a lot of big news to share tonight, though. A lot of big news to share tonight. But you guys want to say hi to a special guest? You guys ready to meet my special guest? Hello, Heather.
Hi. Happy 5K.
Thank you.
You're looking handsome tonight.
Thank you.
I'm reading the chat here, so if you see me looking down, that's why.
That's fair. Reading chat.
Hi, guys.
This is Heather, everybody. Say hi to Heather. My second half that controls half of my channel.
I just do the graphics, that's it.
Yeah. That's still like half of my channel though.
Oh, hi everybody. I hope you guys are all having a great Friday. Hi Melanie, Jay, each and every. How do you do this? How do you keep track?
I don't look at it on my phone. I'm reading the chat that's
it's delayed. The chat that you see is delayed, right?
Yeah, so this is the last chat that I just saw. That just came through to me.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know how long ago that came through, but that's the last chat that came up. Ms. Canada.
Listen,
okay, let's see how to hold
on, before we get started. If you guys are in the chat and you haven't hit the like button, you better hit the like button right now because you know I'm gonna come for you. And Team Skeptic just popped in. You probably didn't see that chat yet, but he said congratulations. So there he is.
Thanks, Team Skeptic. I appreciate it. This is awesome though. Let's say hi to some people. I know I'm a little late coming in. I know I saw Melanie. I saw Jay. Hey Jay. I can't not say that every time I see you. Nancy, hello, as always. Deborah Baker. If I repeat your name, I'm sorry. Big Tip Dog. I see you. Elizabeth? There's an X. Is it Elizabeth or is it Elizabeth?
I would say it's just another way to spell Elizabeth.
All right. I like Elizabeth. It's unique. If I miss you, sorry. I'm scrolling really quickly.
Hi, Lisa.
I've got some news to share. Each and everything. EE. Thank you. Going through. I already said hi to Miss Canada. Who else? Who did I miss? Mac the Knife's here. Allie's here. One more second. I don't want to miss anybody. Crazy Cat. Hey, Crazy Cat. Oh, from Big Into Artie to me. Yeah, that's great. I appreciate the love.
It is Elizabeth, by the way. Excuse me.
Did she say that?
Yeah, she said it's a long story, but
I'm just a weirdo then. Robin, there's a new name. Hey, Robin, thanks for coming. All right, I'm just gonna skip down to the bottom now. So big news. Oh, Lisa's here. Mary's here. Northwest is here. My favorite combination of letters in W. I can't back that up. I just thought it was funny to say. All right. Big news. Big news. I have been demonetized, which is why no one can give memberships anymore. I have been demonetized. I think a few people have seen it. I haven't posted a video in about 3 days. It happened on Tuesday, I think. Tuesday or Wednesday. All right. No, I am definitely a weirdo. There's no doubt about that. I'm a weirdo. Yeah, I'm a weirdo.
Deborah, I said that. Sorry, I'm ahead of you. I should wait. No, Deborah Baker just said just make a new channel. I have suggested that, so it's a lot of work. It was a lot of work to get where you're at right now, so.
Yeah. Okay, so here's the thing. I can make a new channel. The option's a possibility. YouTube makes it very clear that they tell you that you can't do that. I know a few other creators have. But I don't want to get struck again. So I make a new channel, build up this exact same audience again, and then they tell me that I'm the same person from another channel. Here's the thing. I'm gonna follow the rules now. I've been lazy for the last month. Let's be clear. I've been lazy. I've been posting videos with no commentary, not doing anything to them. And I thought that by putting multiple clips together, I was okay. They don't tell you anything. They have one rule. Well, they have the list of rules that you would follow, but the thing that I violated was reuse content.
Hold on one second. There's a lot of people asking you to be more like explain more as to what it means to be demonetized and what, like, yeah.
Okay. This is why I appreciate you being here. So none of my videos will have advertisements in it. Therefore, I won't make any money off of YouTube any longer. And I'm not gonna lie, I lost my job about 2 months ago. It was 2 months ago. Maybe it was a little bit less. I don't know.
It was just 2 months ago.
Well, I started focusing on finding a job, but there's only so many applications you can fill out a day. So that's why I've been able to post so many videos, is I haven't had a job. So the YouTube money is nice. It was a nice way to kind of start something I've always wanted to start.
So I'm gonna just say something. So he did appeal it. His appeal got denied. I'm just answering questions that are popping up. I don't know if he wants to do a Pantheon, Deborah. I don't know anything about Pantheon, or as I think that's even how you say it. But what the shitty thing is, the thing that really pissed me off about it was because Colin got demonetized prior to him getting his September payout, all of the money that he earned in September, all of your guys' super chats, all of your guys' memberships, all of his AdSense, every single one of those pennies are gone. YouTube took it, and he won't get it, which I think is a shitty thing for them to do. Because that's your guys' money as subscribers. Like, you guys spent your money to support Colin, and then YouTube was like, yeah, no, sorry, reuse content, you're demonetized. Peace. You're not getting your money.
I think memberships and super chats will be refunded.
You think?
I don't. Yeah.
Because you said it was gone.
It's gone from my side, yeah. But I don't think it's gone. I think they'll get refunded. I don't think. I've been refunded. I've gifted memberships before, and I've been refunded memberships. So
yeah, but you were regifted memberships when something went wrong, not when someone was demonetized, right?
Right. But I just don't think that.
And when you
super
receive your
chats-
super chats, it's included in your revenue for that video, and you're seeing no revenue now.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, Mary, it's not permanent. It's a 3-month strike.
It's a 3-month strike. I am going to continue to do my cord content. I am going to continue to do this channel. I'm not quitting, which is why I decided to do this tonight. This happened on Tuesday. It took me a couple days to get over it because I was very angry, very emotional for the last couple days.
Yeah, Deborah, get your lawyer brain and gear and do a deep dive.
But yeah, so as Heather said, I did appeal it. My appeal was denied. They make you make it a video and say why you think that you shouldn't have been demonetized, and I made a video. The weird thing is, they have you upload your video to YouTube as unlisted, so no one else can see it. I got denied about an hour after I uploaded the video, and no one saw the video. There's only one view on the video. And that view was me because I had to get the URL to send to them. So, but like I said, this was always a hobby of mine. I'm not going to stop. I'm still going to make my core channel. I just have to make it a little different now. I'm going to spend more time editing. I want to put my face more in videos. Like Team Skeptic's here. He knows. I just have to, stop being a lazy.
Colin is not going anywhere.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere.
So
But
I'm going to say something because I'm going to answer a question that Lisa asked, which was, is there anything that they can do to help? Colin will not say this, so I'm going to say it for him. And he's probably going to want to run out of the camera because him and I have talked about this. If you guys want to support, he's going to continue to put content out. There's not going to be ads on it. You guys aren't going to be able to do memberships. You guys aren't going to be able to do super chats. But if you want to throw any type of support towards him, he has a PayPal, he has a Venmo, whatever. I don't know what things you have. He does have those things. So you guys are more than welcome to give him support that he needs. And if you don't, it's not a big deal. The content's still going to be out there. He's still going to be doing it because even though he's not earning money, he's, like he said, it's a hobby. He enjoys doing it. And court's not even my thing. Like to be honest, yes, I'm on these court channels talking to you guys. I'm here for you guys. I'm here for you. I'm here to support Colin. I just like the conversation. I would say to Colin, yeah, I kind of missed what the video was about because I was in the chat. I'm always in the chat. But yes, there are other ways that you can support him if you want to. He won't ask himself, so I'm asking for him.
I just posted them. I don't even know how to do that. I don't even know how to post those links, but I just sent them. Oh, Team Skeptic.
That's a good idea, Glitterfur. I know how to do that because I have one for my business. So I'll make one for him and he can post it on something.
Yeah, Team Skeptic. I emailed somebody that wasn't the AI bot that declined me. I did find someone, and he said he's working on it for me. So,
Colin, you should pin that thing. Did you put those other payment options in your about yet? Because you can do that as
on
well.
this video. I just put them.
No, your about page for your YouTube. Your about information for your actual YouTube channel.
Whoa.
Deborah, you're awesome. Thank you, guys. You guys are so sweet. I'm literally here just for the comment section in the chat because yeah. Bobby Williams or anybody else just coming in. He got demonetized for reuse content. So, which is why all you guys memberships, you've received an email saying it's suspended.
Yep. No more super chats, no more memberships for 3 months.
Winter Witch, is that towards me?
I'm not, but I'm not going to stop. I watch court every day. I'm going to continue to watch court every day. I want to continue to put out videos for you guys. I did take a couple days off, like I said, because I was angry. Yeah. I don't know how else to say it. But
Yeah, but you've
I
had
don't
a
know how
hard, you've had a hard couple of weeks too. So I think everything just compiled, and you had a little bit of a. Everybody needs their shutdown moments. Yeah, Winter Witch. Yes, I'm Canadian. Yes, I am Canadian. Damn proud.
Can I just say real quick, congratulations, Team Skeptic, on your check mark. That's awesome. Congratulations on the check mark, Team Skeptic.
Hell yeah.
I'm looking for my message. So here we go. See, but it comes out when I pin it that way. It just doesn't look very, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but they weren't something that they could click on anyway. That's fine. Just leave it like that. That's fine. We'll figure it out. You and I will figure it out tomorrow, and we'll post it somewhere. Yeah. So monetization. Fuck YouTube. I'm gonna curse because it's your stream and I'm allowed to, so whatever. And you're demonetized, so it doesn't matter anyway. I can say whatever the hell I want.
Yeah, this isn't getting monetized, but yeah. All right, I got a lot of court content. I still have been watching court this week, just haven't been making videos. So I've got a lot of court hearings that you might like to see. You want to watch some court, Heather?
Yes, I'm trying to read your chat too. You're not really paying attention to your chat, man.
Yeah, because I can't. Because I'm not good at this. I don't go live often enough.
Sorry. Hi, Lolly.
Lolly's here. Hi, Lolly. Yeah, it is what
Colin
it is.
and I still need to get the Discord up too, so that's going to be my project over the next week. Yeah, if anybody's out there and wants to be a moderator on the Discord channel, because look, like, I'm busy, and I'm not going to have time to pay attention and make sure Discord is up and running smoothly all the time, but I can create it and put all the stuff on it. But if anybody out there wants to be somebody who wants to help moderate the Discord, send Colin an email. His email is in his about.
It is. It's in the about. All right. So this is the last video I tried to upload that actually caused my demonetization. So since no one got to see it, let's watch it. You guys want to watch it?
Yeah. Hi, Credence and Mikey. Probably Mikey.
Most likely Mikey. Hey, Mikey. I don't know. After hearing him calm and talking about the Tether story, it's probable.
Go down to the county attorney's office. I think you'll find a lot of humans down there.
All right.
No disrespect.
Stop driving.
Flirting with the judge in front of my dad.
I don't know how to do this.
All right, good afternoon, Miss Lindell-Bauer. Can you hear me all right?
I don't know how to do this when we're both on screen.
Don't just put me on screen.
I'm not. Here's this.
Hey, no and no.
No, hello. Glitter
I feel like
hello.
Melanie's silently
See,
laughing
like,
at me.
It always changes. It always changes. There we go.
Thanks.
Yes.
Big tip.
All right, good afternoon. People of the state of Michigan versus Laura Jean Lindell-Bauer, 23-7672-EX. Ms. Lindell-Bauer appears here via video Zoom from the Dickinson County Jail. Counsel at first appearance is Andrea Mashik Lasala. The prosecution does not appear of their own choosing. We're set today for arraignment on this fugitive from justice warrant. Ms. Mashik, did you have an opportunity to go over the nature of the charge and the maximum penalty with Ms. Lindelbauer?
Yes, Your Honor, she waives the formal reading. I've also determined that she has read, signed, and understood the advice of rights. With respect to extradition, I'm not sure whether she wishes to waive or not. I would ask that the court inquire.
All right, so I'm going to go over your rights of extradition with you, Ms. Lindelbauer, before we go any further, and then you can decide how you want to proceed, okay? First thing I'm going to do is read you the fugitive from justice warrant. It says here, the state of Wisconsin is the complainant.
It gets worse.
It alleges that you are charged in Wisconsin with the extraditable crime of absconding from supervision in the Division of Community Corrections. And said complaining witness has probable cause to believe and suspect that you are a fugitive from justice and have fled from the aforementioned state, and that you are now found in the city of Iron Mountain, county of Dickinson, state of Michigan,
Yeah.
and that you are liable by the Constitution and laws of the United States and state of Michigan to be delivered over upon demand of the governor of said complainant state to be removed to said state. It says you absconded from supervision in the Division of Community Corrections on October 2nd of this year. The violation warrant to read.
All right. Before I click play, what kind of video do you think this is, Heather?
What? Don't ask me. What?
I'm asking you. What kind of video do you think this is?
I'm gonna go
So
with
my
an older
videos generally fall under like 4 or 5.
He's taught me so well.
The offender is Laura J. Lindelbauer. Gives your court case numbers, et cetera, et cetera. Date of supervision being March 7th of 2023. Says you absconded on October 2nd. Your whereabouts were unknown.
Mayor Wrench, welcome. Heather Bloody Hansen, welcome.
9 days to wait for reapplication. Okay, cool. Sorry, that was me. I just asked Skeptic about his demonetization.
All
but
right,
he's
they're
still
asking that you be taken into custody and held pending a hearing on said allegations and to a time and place to be designated by the department. In respect to the matter, then I'm going to go over with you what your rights are on extradition, okay? First, tell me what your full legal name is, please.
Laura Jean Lindelbauer.
All right, Ms. Lindelbauer, you have the right to have what's called an extradition hearing. Did you understand the nature of the demand that was made for your arrest?
I'm
Hi,
actually in
Casey.
counseling with Homeland Security for post-traumatic stress disorder. They delivered me here to go through some memories with my mother. My probation officer knew about it because I called her and left a message with her. I had,
Okay,
they dropped me here against my will to go through some memories for my post-traumatic stress disorder. So I don't know.
all right, so Ms. Lindelbauer, then
Yeah.
we got a couple of issues to get to.
I'm
One,
with
I
my
want to caution you. I'm going to caution you. One, you shouldn't be talking about your case, okay? Two,
I'm
you
just
have, if you
saying.
want to have a lawyer, we can
Stop
give you a
talking about
lawyer.
your
They
case.
dropped me here against my will at my mother's home for, for treatment. I
Homeland
called the
Security did?
probation officer. Homeland Security. Yes, that's what it is. Sorry.
Okay. All
Guys,
I
right.
used my will to help treat my post-traumatic stress disorder. And that's
All
the only
right.
reason I'm on probation anyway. It's all fake, so.
All right, well, the bottom
Just
line
to
is
treat my-
Wisconsin wants you back. Do you understand that? Wisconsin wants you back. Do you understand that?
That's fine. I can get back there, but I think I still have some treatment to go through with my mother. I can call
Okay,
the
but-
patients or whoever they want to call, but yeah.
All right, so this is what your options are. You got two forks in the road, one fork in the road. This is your choice.
This woman.
You're
is
not
so-
going to just waltz out of jail and go back to Wisconsin when and if you feel like it. You're going to go back with the authorities in Wisconsin. Or you can have a hearing, Miss Lindelbauer. Which is it going to be? Okay?
They
You
dropped
want me
me
to-
off here against my will, Homeland Security.
All
I have
right, then.
post-traumatic stress
Miss
disorder. I am
Mashik?
being. I
Miss
will get a
Mashik,
lawyer, another
Mr. Hunter.
lawyer about this.
were you able to go over her rights with her?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to go through your rights with you, Miss Lindelbauer, and you need to listen. Can you do that?
Yes,
All right. All right. So did you understand the nature of the demand for your arrest?
they claim it's a probation violation. It is not.
Well, that's what they
Homeland
claimed. You
Security.
did. So apparently you
Homeland Security
understand.
Green Bay brought me here against my will.
Miss Lindelbauer, the next thing I'm going to do is ask for a competency evaluation because
how's
I
jail
don't
work?
think you're competent at this point in time because you can't keep your mouth closed long enough to talk to me. So if that's going to have to be my choice here today, then you'll be held in jail till you get seen by the Michigan Forensic Center. Do you want to keep your mouth closed and listen, or do you want to go get evaluated?
I'm
Which is-
listening.
All right.
They are.
So my simple question to you is, do you understand what they're alleging that you did wrong? Yes or no?
Yes,
All right. You have the right to have a lawyer represent you at an extradition hearing. And if you can't afford one, one is going to be assigned for you. Do you understand that?
yes,
You have the right to demand issuance and service of a Michigan governor's warrant.
She really
You
did.
have the right to obtain a writ of habeas corpus to test the legality of your arrest and return to Wisconsin. Do you understand you have those rights?
yes.
If you want to have a hearing to challenge your return to Wisconsin, I'll
I
set a
appreciate
hearing
it, Taylor
date
T. Thank you.
and I'll set it so that there's a reasonable amount of time to obtain a writ of habeas corpus.
I don't usually
Either
understand
you
either.
or the lawyer will get that, depending on if you want to be represented. Do you want to have an extradition hearing, or do you want to agree voluntarily to return to Wisconsin and see if you can get that cleared up with your probation officer?
I will voluntarily return to Wisconsin. Is that, I
All right.
agree.
All right, then, Ms. Lindelbauer, then if you agree, you're going to need to sign the document here in my presence. You have that document there in front of you.
Yes,
All
All
that's
right,
me.
you see where it says waiver about a third of the way down in that box.
favor. Yes,
All right, read along with me. I, Laura Jean Lindelbauer, am the person wanted by Brown County, Wisconsin, on a pending arrest warrant charging the crime of absconded from the supervision in the Division of Community Corrections on October 2nd, 2023. I waive the issuance and service of a Michigan governor's warrant and all other procedures incidental to extradition proceedings, including the right to an attorney, unless I've already retained one. I voluntarily return to the demanding state in the custody of the agent of that state. Do you understand that advisal?
yes, thank you.
All right, if you would sign that, today being October 9th, 2023.
I lost the chat, so I can't see anything. Sorry.
May I ask a question?
It's not the chat's not
Yes.
going anywhere.
When would you like me to return by?
Well, this is what's going to happen now. So you're going to be held at the sheriff's department there until the Wisconsin officials come for you. They usually come within a couple of days. If for some reason you were still in custody at the end of 30 days, you and I will see each other again. But in the 6 years I've been here, I don't think that's ever happened.
Hey, Lisa.
So chances are they'll come for you in a few days. You'll go to Brown County, figure out what you did wrong last week, and get it ironed out. All right?
No, I thought I was supposed to voluntarily by myself.
No, you're not voluntarily by
I'm not
yourself.
gonna stay here
One way or
Can I
another,
bond
you're
out?
not getting out. So you're going to either have a hearing and we'll set that in 30 days. You'll remain in custody pending, or you can go back there yourself. Those are your choices. You want to talk to the lawyer some more, you're welcome to do that. But in the meantime, I'll set a hearing date. Do you want to have a lawyer represent you in the extradition proceeding, Ms. Lindelbauer?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Mashik, does she qualify?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who are you signing?
I'm not sure. I would need to know.
All
a
right,
date.
we'll get a hearing date first, about 30 days out.
All right, so
I'm
Tuesday,
not staying
November
here.
7th,
I'm not staying here, Your
At-
Honor. You can't force me.
10 a.m.
Okay.
How can I do it on a Tuesday? I'm trying to keep that for the civil docket. Can we do it on Monday?
I believe there's a jury trial that
Is there?
scheduled for that Monday.
All right, let's set it for 1:30.
Okay.
Tuesday, November 7th at 1:30.
1 second. All right. Sorry, Your Honor. I was not expecting to assign counsel on this matter. So I guess this case would go to Mr. Percola.
All right, well, Mr. Perklow is being assigned by Michigan Indigent Defense Commission. In the meantime, then, Ms. Lindelbauer, you're going to be held without bond. And Mr. Perklow will be in touch within 3 days. All right, thank you. If you could get Mr. Pietrantonio, please.
Will do, Your Honor. I wish us.
Thank you.
Not holding me with the bond. My mother bond me out for a probation thing? No, I don't fucking think so. I
Heather,
don't.
they're not holding her without bond.
You're not fucking doing this.
Let's go.
I did this.
What?
They brought me here. They made me come here.
I'm working.
No.
That's what police do. They bring you to jail.
Hey.
They make you come there against your
Knock
will.
it
That's how they do their job.
Did you,
They don't.
Colin, did you get my text?
Yeah, I already accepted it.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm fine, thank
No,
you.
I sent you another
Good.
text.
Ms.
you
Adelor, were you in the
activated it?
courtroom this morning when the
Yeah.
video containing your constitutional trial rights was played?
Actually, I was here.
You were here?
And yeah,
Did you understand the rights contained in that video that they played this morning?
I didn't watch any video this morning, but I was here in the morning when my case was pulled out and the charges against me was read out to me, and I pleaded no contest because I didn't see any.
Just let him ask the questions, please.
All right. So you need to know is whether you were present when the video played, but you're indicating to me that you were not present when that video was played.
I didn't watch any video.
So let me go over your rights, and everyone,
I didn't see
please
that
in the
on.
courtroom, listen up, because then anyone who was not in the courtroom can understand those rights now. First, I want you to know that you've been charged with a misdemeanor crime, or 2 misdemeanor crimes. The maximum possible penalty on any misdemeanor is up to 6 months in jail and up to $1,000 fine. Do you understand the maximum possible penalties?
I understand, my honor.
Great. I also want you to know that you can enter a not guilty plea and set your matter for a speedy and public trial. Do you understand that as well?
I understand it, but I don't see any case whatsoever because
Ma'am, I'm not asking you if you understand or agree. I'm just explaining your rights so that you understand your rights, okay?
I understand my right. Thank you, your honor.
Great. I'm going to go through your rights and everyone's listening so that we can all understand our rights together. You have that at that trial, you'd be entitled to be represented by an attorney. And if you could not afford one, I would appoint an attorney to represent.
It doesn't matter. Glitter. It doesn't matter. I got struck because I wasn't adding additional content to my videos. It doesn't matter where I get the videos from. The only way that would matter is if I got the videos that weren't on YouTube and I played them, because then I'd be the only one that had the videos. But that's what happened. That's what happened.
represent you at no cost. Do you understand that as well?
I have Reliance Courts as a lawyer that is.
Ma'am, do you understand that right, that you'd be entitled to be represented by an attorney at no cost?
I have a lawyer already. No need getting an attorney. I have a lawyer from Reliance Courts.
All right. So, ma'am, do you understand what's going on here this morning? I'm a little concerned that you don't quite understand what's happening here
Not
this morning.
necessarily. I just have to add.
Well, what I'm trying to
add-
do is explain your rights to you, and you're challenging me with every single right that you already have a lawyer, that you don't need a trial. All I'm trying to do is go over your rights because that's my obligation. And if I'm confident that you know your rights, then we can proceed to the case at hand.
Oh, please.
If not, I'm going to reset this case for tomorrow morning.
I understand my rights. We can proceed.
Ma'am, I have to go through your rights with you because you are indicating to me that you were not present when the video containing your rights was played this morning. So I'm going through your rights with you individually. Are you ready to proceed with your rights?
I did understand what you were saying, Letterford. I got it completely. I've been through it. I read all the rules. I'm not adding to the videos. So me putting these clips together, these videos together that have multiple clips in them, doesn't count. It doesn't count as creating content. So that's why I got struck. So I brought up FOIA requests. I brought up that no one owns the rights to court videos in my appeal video. And they didn't watch it. They just automatically said no. So that's why I went and got a second person to look at it, and that's where I'm at right now. So I completely understand what you're saying. I've spent 3 days reading all the rules, regulations, terms of service, everything. So I do completely understand.
Rights?
I'm ready to proceed.
So you understand that you could be represented by an attorney at no cost?
I understand, Your Honor.
At that trial, it would be the city's burden to prove each element of these charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. And if they could not meet that burden at that trial, you would be acquitted of the charges. That is found not guilty. Do you understand that right as well?
I understand every bit of what you have said.
Also at that trial, you'd be entitled to question, confront, and cross-examine the city's witnesses. You would be entitled to call your own witnesses and use the court's subpoena power in order to compel their appearance. And finally, you would enjoy
I always fangirl on Team Skeptic, so you're fine.
the right to
I do
remain
too.
silent at that trial. And if you chose to remain silent, I would not be able to hold that against you. Do you understand those additional constitutional trial rights?
I understand you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
You're
All right.
welcome.
Now, Ms. Adelor, you are in case number 23CR12535. Have you had sufficient time to speak with your lawyer this morning, Mr. Hartzell?
Actually, I was opportune to speak with him.
I'm sorry, did you say you needed to speak with Mr. Hartzell?
We talked via Zoom this morning.
All right, do you need more time to speak with him, or are you satisfied that you have enough time?
I'm satisfied because
Great.
I'm already talking to.
Perfect. So in this case, you were charged with 2 violations of law. You were charged with trespassing and you were charged with resisting a public officer. These crimes were alleged to have occurred on October 4th of this year in the area of 82 UNR Way. Do you understand both of those charges?
I have 3 months
I
to figure that
understand,
out.
Your Honor.
How do you wish to plead to the resisting a public officer?
No contest because I don't see any grievances whatsoever. Yeah, no contests.
All right. Do you understand that by pleading no contest, you'll be waiving all of those constitutional trial rights I just went over with you?
I understand you, Your Honor.
I accept your plea of no contest, and I will find you guilty of that charge.
No contests.
Ms. Drake, would you like me to canvass on the trespassing as well?
Yeah, UNR seems to have a problem with her.
How do you wish to plead to the trespassing?
No contest, Your
I
Honor.
accept your no contest plea and find you guilty of that charge as well. All right, Ms. Drake, what would you like to offer for sentencing?
She's been in since the 4th. I'll recommend credit for time served on the ONR. On the trespassing, I think she might be a bit of an issue for UNR Student Services there. I'm going to ask for a 10-day suspended sentence and stay away from that location.
All right, thank you. Mr. Hartzell?
Thank you, Your Honor. We agree on the credit for time served. As to the 10 days, I believe she is a student, but she has indicated to me that she's studying through UNLV online. So absent any scholarly necessity for her to go to the university, that ought not to be an issue. Ms. Adelor, are you currently a student at the University of Nevada, or are you on UNLV online program?
I'm at UNLV because I transferred my program to UNLV. I only visited UNR to submit a proposal entitled Revolutionizing the Healthcare Industry in Nevada State Using Python-Based Machine Learning, Medical Billing and
almost
Coding,
added
and
that clip
also
to this.
life cycle assessment of the total Nevada energy system using
Adelor, stop. That's enough.
Judge,
Thank you.
Please, Ms. White.
excuse me. We saw Miss Adelor just a couple of weeks ago on another case that was a domestic TPO. And it didn't pull up to show as a revo. My apologies, because they had it under another name. So she is facing 90 days suspended for 1 year on that case.
All right, thank you very much. I'm not I'm not of the mind to revoke in that case, so I'm not going to I'm not going to address that matter of revocation, but thank you, Ms. White. I do appreciate that. So, Ms. Adelor, you should know, though, however, that you do face a suspended sentence from another case. I am not going to revoke that suspended sentence today. That's not what my desire is. Anything you would like to say about how I sentence you? You're not required to say anything at this point, ma'am. Time served on the ONR, 10 days Washoe County Jail, suspended. Stay away from UNR. That's it. You go back there, you're going to have to do that 10 days in jail. Thank you. All right.
What? You see this?
Ah, Deborah, I'm having such a hard time like reading the chat and not being able to respond vocally because the court is playing. This is why I don't watch court, because I'm so invested in the chat that I don't even know what's going on. I have no idea what's going on in the video right now because I'm just so invested in what's happening in the chat.
Thank you, Terry. Yeah. Yar. I don't remember what my last clip is here. What is the last?
I was trying to get Colin's link tree set up for you guys, but I need the proper links and he can't get them to me right now, so I will get that set up. Yeah.
Or that. Oh, good old dead time.
And your name, sir, in the jail?
Tyson Whiteside.
I already have one. What are you talking about?
Whiteside.
I'm his only fan.
And I've had a chance now to review the Northwest Resources report. Ms. Langley?
Thank you, Your Honor. So he now does have a bed date. We are simply asking that he be furloughed too.
No, I didn't. And just so everyone knows the question, why do you drive on a parkway but park on a driveway? It's a question I've been asking for years, maybe over a decade. No one can answer it.
That bed date with the understanding that once he completes his treatment, he will return to the jail for appropriate sanctions. Thank you.
Okay. And Mr. Sharp?
Thank you, Your Honor. I've had a chance to review it too. It looks like there is transport arranged there. I want to make it clear that the city's expectation would be that he would return to the jail no matter whether he's successful with treatment or not. That's been an issue lately where people are interpreting the order kind of loosely. And the court did mention an older ignition interlock case. I'm looking into that a little more. I don't see that there was a hold on that. I don't think that there was a treatment component that was violated. I'll have to double check that, but while the court's filling out the orders, I can dig into that a little more.
Okay. All right. Well, Mr. Whiteside, looks like you have a really good opportunity with Northwest Resources to go into treatment, and then you would come back to jail and we would have further hearing. Do you understand what the plan is?
No, I have. This is as much as I've been told. I haven't been told. I've been here for 2 months and have been told zero.
Well, all right. Well, do you need some time with Ms. Langley to talk about it, or because this isn't a bed date until October 25th, so Ms. Langley, we could.
Yeah,
nothing's going to happen until then.
It would have been nice to these 2 months to know something. It's been sitting here knowing literally nothing. At one time, have I talked to
this guy's about to get real mad.
September 21st, and we talked. You were here
About to
September
get real
28th.
mad.
You were here.
And I've asked, I don't know what I'm looking at. I don't know what I was arrested for. I don't know.
Put you together with Ms. Langley, and you can talk about this opportunity, because I want to be sure that this
My
is what
rights
you
have
want.
been, I have rights, and they're being
And
held right
so,
now.
Ms. Langley, we can either just set this to next Monday, or I kind of need.
I mean, that's fine. There's time, and that way I can call him and make sure that he, you know.
I need to know what's going on with my life. Like, this isn't fair.
Set this to Monday.
This is my life.
Yeah, it is.
And I have no paperwork. I have no nothing. I have no dates. I have no nothing. I have been told nothing.
Monday. We'll see you Monday. And we're gonna.
I was here last Thursday, and I was told the same thing. I was told 2 months ago. I was told we'll see you the same thing. What am I in jail for? What
The
am I in
option
here for?
potentially is sitting in jail for several years, and what we're trying to do
Several
instead
years
is get
for-
you in a
for
treatment
what? Several
program.
years for what?
Well, you've been convicted of harassment, violation of no contact order, attempted theft.
Those are
and a
several
material
years
device.
for those charges. Can I see
And-
my paperwork? Can I have no paperwork? No attorney?
Sir, we'll talk to you on Monday. You'll talk to your attorney. You obviously are not in a state to talk
I am in a
sensibly
state.
now.
I
So
am in a
we're
state
done,
of- I've
Mr.
been here for 2
Whitesides.
months.
You'll talk to your attorney and we'll see you
here for
next
2 months.
Monday.
Oh my
I'll put it on for a furlough request on Monday.
Are you gonna call me, attorney? Or am I gonna hear from you?
I will call
Please, for the love of God.
I'll call you. Okay.
I mean, good God, man. It's fucking stupid.
Mr. Whiteside's gonna make it to a furlough. So this needs to get in.
Somebody's angry.
Yeah, somebody was angry. I've got another video to play. So that was the video that demonetized my channel. I uploaded it. I got the email 30 seconds after the upload finished that said I was demonetized. So that's what did it. But I've got another video.
God, what? Sorry, I didn't cut you off. Miss Canada. I don't know if you can see that, but to bring that comment on the screen. That is so interesting. So interesting that your last name is Canada. So cool. There was somebody who made a comment, and I don't know who it was, and it was forever ago, about what Colin says in the beginning of his intro. So, because the very beginning of his video is the intro of him talking. It's not supposed to be anything. So I had to make an intro for his channel. So I just grabbed a bunch of clips and put them together, and Colin sent me some clips from courts. But I went to his first live that he did and took the first image of him talking on screen, because he didn't have any video of him talking on screen, and just took a section of it and threw it in there. So everyone always comments on the videos like, what are you saying at the end of the video? It's not really anything. It's just a little tidbit of him talking about a clip in that live. So I am working on making a new intro where he actually is talking for the intro and not just a random clip. But yeah, it isn't anything.
To go into a little bit more detail, there was a defendant that threw a giant temper tantrum that said he won, and they denied him for some reason. But but he went to the place to get it and they denied him. And then he got picked up on a warrant because he didn't have his tether, but he was denied his tether. So the first clip I had was him yelling at the judge, pretty much just saying, like, I went, you guys are wrong, I went to get my tether, and he was very angry. Very angry. And then the second clip where he had an attorney, the attorney explained it to the judge that he had a tether, or that he was supposed to have a tether, he went to get it, he didn't get it. So what I'm actually saying is, his tether story is probable. After hearing him calm and discuss the story, it's probable, is what I'm saying. So to answer that a little bit more thoroughly.
Mayor is one of the funniest people in chat right now, by the way.
Who we're talking about?
Hit the like button or I'll replace your smoke alarm batteries with almost dead ones so that they will chirp. Another one earlier was, I'll come to your kitchen and rearrange your utensil drawer so all your spoons are missing or something. That's good. That's good. It's good shit.
Hey, no cussing. Family channel. So I'm gonna start this next video. Heather, are you sticking around? Or you? I know you were. I had you on limited time tonight.
I know. It's just because I'm old and I work early and I wake up at the crack of dawn, so I go to bed super early. And I'm like in the future compared to everyone else. My time is earlier. How long is this clip?
I don't remember. It's probably anywhere between like 30 and 40 minutes. So it's generally what my clips are.
I'll just stay. Whatever. I'll say whatever.
Yeah.
I'm an adult and I'm my own boss, so I can be tired at work tomorrow. It's not a big deal.
Hey, good morning, Judge. Good. How are you?
Oh, let me preface this. This might be the first interpreter case I've actually been wanting to show, because this guy's kind of an asshole, and you'll see why. But I don't like interpreter cases. I generally skip over them right away, but nobody likes this guy. You can tell. Nobody likes this guy.
Hold on, wait.
Mr. Maldonado,
Don't play it. Wait.
I'm going to call your case.
I have to make a comment. Lisa B said, I think Colin should make a new channel with cooking. He already has a picture with what looks like a red scarf around his neck. We can Photoshop a chef's hat. So first of all, it's a sweater. Everyone thinks it's a scarf. But secondly,
it's a hoodie.
It's a hoodie, yeah. But a little tidbit fact about Colin is Colin was in the restaurant industry for a very long time before he became a programmer, and I can attest that he is an incredible cook. So I also vote for Colin to do a cooking channel so that I can taste test all of his food. Okay, that's it.
All right, let's go.
No. Mr. Maldonado.
I'm not doing a cooking channel. I'm just saying. Say that right now. Let's go.
Unmute your microphone. Unmute your microphone.
Puede prender su micrófono, por favor.
Well, the interpreter speaking.
Your Honor, his microphone is still down. Let me try. Sir. Okay, señor Maldonado, ¿me puede escuchar?
Sí.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Maldonado, let's swear you first, sir. Attorney, like that, interpreter. So raise your right hand, state your full name.
Gracias por mí primero. Yes, Your
Do
Honor.
you swear or affirm to translate Spanish to English, English to Spanish to the best of your ability?
Sir, yes, sir.
And you are certified by a court in the state of Michigan, is that correct?
I am qualified, Your Honor. My Q number is 4330, sir.
Very well. And you've had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Eb Maldonado?
Yes, sir, I have.
And you had no concerns, there's no dialect issues or any reason where you would have a problem interpreting for Mr. Maldonado?
Your Honor, he doesn't have any problems understanding me. I have no problem understanding him. We both speak Spanish.
Very well. Yes, sir. But there's a number of dialects in the Spanish language. I'm speaking from Ecuador or Cuba or Mexico or a lot of places. Is that correct? So,
Your Honor,
but-
I am
but-
PS for during the time that we spoke. He basically made himself very much understood, and I had no
Very well.
problem.
That's
Sir.
all. That's all I need to know, sir. Is that you had no problem communicating with Mr. Maldonado. All right, so the court will does find that you can interpret English to Spanish, Spanish to English for Mr. Maldonado today. Let's see who is representing Mr. Maldonado. Attorney Ashley Johnson, that is why I called your name earlier. It's going to be a bad day, Mr. Johnson. I'm, bumping into myself. So, all right, Mr. Attorney Johnson, you've had an opportunity to speak with Mr. Maldonado. Do we have any concerns with representing him?
Yes, we do. Con el caso.
Okay, so, well, first, Mr. Maldonado understands English. I accepted my appointment from Ms. Carter, and she explained that there's an interpreter issue here. So went into the breakout room with Mr. Maldonado. I presented to tell him, as far as the case, and he's not listening to me, make certain comments. I'll be general. And I wasn't pleased at all with the communication with Mr. Maldonado. I also told him that I received the videos and albeit not in their entirety because we're missing the body
Hey, look at
cam,
this
but
video.
we didn't even get that far. And
I was literally responding
he
to her
presented
in the chat right now.
to say what needs to be done without even knowing exactly what needs to be done or what is. I say all that to say, Your Honor, there's been a breakdown in the client relationship to the extent that I cannot effectually represent Mr. Maldonado.
All right. All right. Mr. Maldonado.
Señor Maldonado.
Sí. Now, the attorney tells me that you do speak English. Is that correct, sir?
El abogado me acaba de decir que usted habla inglés. ¿Eso es correcto, señor?
No es mi primera lengua.
It is not my first language.
It doesn't. I'm not asking you that, sir. There's a lot of people who speaks 5 languages and they speak them all fluently. Doesn't matter if it's first, second, third. The question is, do you speak Spanish?
Sí hablo español y no me siento capaz de hablar bien inglés.
I do speak Spanish, but I'm not capable of being able to communicate in English.
Hold on. Mr. Maldonado, my clerk tells me you had a whole conversation with her in English.
Señor Maldonado, mi secretaria dice que ella tuvo una conversación completa con usted en inglés.
Sí, unas pocas palabras que le pude entender.
Yes, a few words that I was able to understand.
All right. Mr. Johnson.
Yes, sir.
Johnson, I'm going to release you from this case, sir.
Thank you.
Señor Johnson, yo lo voy a dejar que pueda salir de este caso.
May I sign off, Your Honor?
Intérprete, antes de que mi abogado se vaya, ¿qué no me sigue representando?
Your Honor,
Yes.
the gentleman just said you asked me if that gentleman is going to still represent me.
No.
No, señor.
May I, oh, sorry.
No, not. I find that for whatever reason, I don't know what the bottom line is, except I find that there's a breakdown in the attorney-client relationship in this case, and I'm going to release. You're raising your hand. What do you have to say, Mr. Maldonado?
Intérprete, ¿le puede decir a mi abogado que estipule para que quede en récord por qué no quiere representarme?
Would it be possible he could put in the record that ask my lawyer why is it that he's not representing me?
Well, sir, obviously you understood me when I was just talking to you and I said I was going to release him. So you do speak English because you understood what I was saying.
Señor, aparentemente usted sí de veras pudo entenderme cuando yo estaba hablando en inglés, así que usted sí habla inglés.
Sí, pero me cuesta trabajo.
Yes, but
Quisiera, para que no me costara trabajo, como ahorita lo estoy haciendo fluidamente en español, que se me entiende en inglés. I mean, if you wanna hear my fucking English, I don't speak good English, but are you gonna try?
yeah, but it's kind of difficult. It takes me a little bit more to.
I understand. I understand what he's saying. So what I'm going to do, he's going to have an attorney. He's just going to have a different attorney. We're going to come back on another date because he doesn't have an attorney today.
Okay.
We got to have another attorney appointed.
Que lo que vamos a hacer es que hoy día vamos a darle otro abogado y vamos a tener otra fecha para que usted pueda hablar con ese abogado en otra fecha.
Okay. Está bien.
That would be fine.
Wait a minute, we do have two attorneys out here, House Counsel. We'll have one of them speak with him, with the interpreter, and we decide how we're going to go there. I'm not going to give him another date. We're going to do whatever we're going to do today. He's going to have one of the attorneys that's here. Who do we have here today? We have Attorney Hatcher and Attorney Tucker. Who wants to take? Attorney Tucker, will you take this case? Oh. Attorney Tucker, are you there?
I need to run to the bathroom real quick. I'm here back.
All right, Attorney Hatcher.
It's your show, Heather. It's your show.
Well, it's not because I can't control.
If you need me to speak to him, Judge, I will.
Yes, he only has three
do a better job
charges. He has disregarding a red signal, no proof of insurance, and no driver's license. So it's all right. Just hold on one second, Attorney Hatcher. So,
yes, sir.
All right, you got that, Madam Court Reporter? All right, Mr. Maldonado, EB or Ebb is charged on this ticket with disregarding a red or amber signal. That is a civil infraction. Mr. Maldonado Ebb also has SP 144-32983. No proof of insurance. That is a civil infraction as well. And lastly, he has SP 144-32981. Driver's license expired. That is a misdemeanor. The people have made an offer.
La gente le ha dado una oferta. El pueblo le ha dado una oferta, señor.
The people have made an offer if Mr. Maldonado was to plead to the SP 144-32982, disregarding a red or amber signal. The other matters would be dismissed.
La oferta que le está proponiendo a usted es que si es que usted se declara culpable del caso SP 144-32982, que es la luz roja, a las otras dos infracciones van a ser dimitidas. ¿Qué es lo que quiere hacer?
Nos vamos a juicio.
I would like to go to a trial.
Very well. Attorney Hatcher, was there a discussion concerning the difference between a bench trial and a jury trial?
We did not discuss that, Your Honor, because two of the matters are set for formal hearing or civil infraction, so they would be set for a formal hearing. Only the driver's license ticket would be set for trial. And he indicated
they would have occurred at the same time. Hold on, sir. They would have actually, yes, they would be conducted simultaneously. It's just that the two civil infractions, the decision would be made by myself or whatever judge might be hearing it, because there is no constitutional right to a jury for a civil infraction. But the other one he has a right to, and even though they would be conducted at the same time, the decision on the civil infraction would be the court. So, all right. So,
la situación es que solamente uno de los cargos sería posible tener un juicio y eso esa es la razón. Cualquier cosa que sea decidido por mí o por otro juez, cuando sea esta en la audiencia, va a ser también terminado cuando llegamos al juicio.
Does Mr. Maldonado want a trial by a jury or a trial by a judge? Would you?
Señor Maldonado, ¿usted quisiera un juicio con que la persona que hace la decisión es solamente el juez o usted quiere un juicio con un jurado?
Quiero el juicio con jurado. ¿Y me puede explicar lo que dijo hace rato, los 3 tickets?
Un momento, por favor.
Okay.
Okay. Sir, Your Honor, I would like a trial with a jury. Okay, señor Maldonado, dígame ahora lo que quiere decir.
Lo que no me explicó, lo que tradujo el juez, lo que dijo de los tickets, que va a separarlos, no entendí eso, no me lo tradujo.
The thing that I didn't translate, that you did not translate from, was about the 3 tickets. Are you going to separate them, or are they going to be together?
Together.
Los 3 tickets van a estar juntos.
O sea que en el trial se van a discutir los 3 tickets juntos con el jurado.
So in the trial there will be the 3 tickets being discussed with the jury.
No, only one will be the jury's decision. The driver's license expired is the only one the jury will make a decision on. I will make a decision on the other 2.
Okay, solamente el de la situación de tener licencia de conducir va a ser decidido por el jurado. Los otros 2, un juez va a decidir.
No escuché.
I didn't hear. Let me repeat, please. Déjeme repetir. Okay. El día del juicio, solamente la situación de la licencia de conducir va a ser decidida por un jurado. Los otros 2 casos, el de la luz roja y del de no tener seguro, van a ser decididos por un juez.
Is there an issue with Venmo?
Oh, I don't know. I think I misunderstood something.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, pero el mismo día.
Oh, yeah, but it will be done the same day, sir?
Yes.
Sí.
Okay, nos vamos a juicio.
Okay, fine. In that case, let's go to trial.
All right. Counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Counsel, I don't know Mr. Maldonado's background or citizenship. You might want to take another shot at it and let him know the misdemeanor charge could have some negative effects if he is not a citizen. I don't know, and I can't
I
ask that
discussed
question.
that with him. He didn't let me know his status, but I did tell him that.
Right. I want you to go back and tell him that because the offer might help him if he's not a citizen because it's not because that's a civil infraction. So, I want you to go back in, Madam.
Yes, sir.
Attorney, and just.
I don't think it'd be helpful, to be very honest, but.
You know what? It may not be, but we have to inform him. So if it's not helpful, it's not. That's okay. But you know, I can't have him say, "Well, no one told me that." So.
Well, I actually did tell him that when we discussed it.
About his citizenship.
Well, he didn't disclose his status,
Right.
but I told him
I
he does
understand
have a misdemeanor that if he is not a citizen could.
Yeah, I have that, but the only way you can get, I'm not gonna give my phone number out because that's how you connect with Zelle. So I can't do that.
Affect his citizenship. But if you want me to expand further, I can.
That's a singular concept that he needs to fully understand that. So, all right. But if the choice is his, if he wants to do that, so certainly. But I don't want him to come back later and say, "Well, nobody made that clear to me." So.
Well, he may do that anyway. So
He may counsel, but I have to take care of our side. So, all right. So. you could just do that, then that's, like I said, that
Nobody likes
doesn't
this guy.
require to go over all of the things, just that, talk about that.
Nobody likes this guy.
Señor,
All right.
no puede dar al cuarto de nuevo. Sir, they're sending us to the waiting room again para explicar otra cosa, so they can explain something else to you. Okay?
But the choice is his, certainly. The choice is his. So, all right, please do that. All right, Attorney Tucker, what do you have?
Yep, we're ready.
All right.
He's
let
back.
Me get back to that file.
I kind of want to skip ahead. This
All right,
is
back
boring.
on the record with Mr.
Maldonado.
hyphen EB.
Estamos de nuevo en el récord con el caso del señor Maldonado, EB.
Mr. Maldonado, we were discussing your trial.
Señor Maldonado.
And I wanted you to understand, sir, that the people were dismissing the criminal matters and you were only going to plead to a civil infraction. If in fact, and I'm not asking now, if in fact you are not a citizen and pleading to a criminal case could possibly affect your status here in the United States. I don't know what that is. I'm not asking you. That's why I had you talk to an attorney in private. So she can advise you and you can make a determination of how you want to proceed with potential other effects to whatever you decide to do. All right, counsel, how are we going to proceed on this matter now?
Good morning, Your Honor. Amari Hatcher, P74935, appearing on behalf of the defendant. Your Honor, I did discuss at length with him regarding your statement. He indicates that he still wants to go to trial.
Very well. Very well. I apologize, Mr. Interpreter. Would you translate that for Mr. Maldonado? EB?
Yes. Señor Maldonado, le han dado la información acerca de que si es que usted se va a juicio y no quieren saber si es que usted es ciudadano o no, no quieren saber si usted está acá legalmente o no. Lo que quieren saber es que quizás usted quisiera no ir a juicio por las consecuencias de pierde el juicio, ¿ok? Y aparentemente, y usted le ha dicho a su abogada, que la abogada dice que usted quiere ir a un juicio. ¿Usted todavía quiere ir? ¿Usted sabe las consecuencias si es que usted pierde el juicio?
Me está preguntando el juez si quiero ir al juicio. Dígale que sí no vamos a juicio.
Señor, no. La pregunta es esta. La pregunta es, ¿usted sabe de las consecuencias de ir al juicio?
Sí, ya me lo explicó la abogada de 93 días o misdemeanor. Sí, ya me lo explicaron.
Yeah, I do know the consequences. I know about the misdemeanor. I know about the 93 days. Yes, I was explained that, and I still want to go to trial.
All right. All right. We're going to give you a jury trial, sir. You asked for a jury trial.
Okay.
We're going to get
con jurado, porque usted pidió con jurado.
The next jury trial date, sir, that I have will be on April the 9th at 10 a.m.
La próxima fecha que yo tengo para un juicio es abril 9.
39 years young right here.
Somebody asked him.
Es abril 9 a las 10 de la mañana.
No, Suda said I was really young looking. I just got a PayPal. I don't want to read this person's name. I don't recognize the name I don't know the name. So I don't want to say their name over the internet, but thank you so much. They said congratulations on the 5K. And they sent $10. So thank you so much. I very much appreciate that. But like I said, I don't recognize the name as your screen name. So I don't know. Don't know what else to say. But thank you. I'm gonna skip it. Like we're at the boring part of this now. I'm gonna skip ahead a little bit. This guy's a jerk. He needs to be a jerk. But it's getting boring. It's getting to the part that's boring. So let's just go ahead. Here we go. We get some Judge Band.
Judge, I have a couple dismissals and then
Is this your Friday? Is this your like legitimate Friday, ma'am?
Yes.
Congratulations.
You should have came
Who
last
doesn't?
weekend. I was there.
I don't get to pick when I get to do the weekends, but
I don't either. They picked for me.
Mhm.
But on the bright side, I can't do it till after MLK.
Well, here's the deal. Tomorrow marks 6 months post-surgery, so I am cleared to start lifting again officially.
Were you ever lifted?
I don't do cardio, but I do the
I mean, I
extra steps in life. I'm not going to waste them on a treadmill. Just tell me.
well, you need cardio.
Richard Dick Harrison, thank you so much for the PayPal. I appreciate it. Let's see. I don't know if you said anything. Did you say something? Congrats and well done. Thank you for everything. Keep it up. VC after. Yeah, we can voice chat after. I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to voice chat me after giving me advice. But yeah, yeah, it's going to be a busy night. So yeah, Richard, let me know when this is over. Just send me a message. We can voice chat.
I'm allergic to cardio. It makes my heart beat fast, and I sweat, and I get kind of dizzy. So I tried to explain that to my doctor, and he.
All right, I'm rewinding this
cleared
because
to start.
this is the best excuse ever for cardio. Heather, listen to this. Listen to his excuse for not doing cardio.
I love that he makes sure that I pay attention.
Were you ever lifted?
I don't do cardio, but I do the.
I mean, I was there.
Extra steps in life. I'm not going to waste them on a treadmill. Just tell me.
Well, you need cardio.
I'm allergic to cardio. It makes my heart beat fast, and I sweat, and I get kind of dizzy. So I tried to explain that to my doctor, and he was not sympathetic.
I wouldn't either.
Really? That shocked you. You wouldn't be sympathetic? Hey, how about first?
Listen, I've been doing this almost 30 years.
She ain't got a sympathetic bone in her body. All right, Mr. Henderson, you're before the court charged with grand theft. You understand that charge?
Is Peach here? I'm seeing a lot of peaches. I don't see her. Is she in the chat that I missed?
I don't see Peach either.
All right, so that was you. I kind of thought that might have been you. I called you out a few minutes ago because you're the only person that's name came anywhere close to that. But because it's actually the full name, I didn't want to read it out. But thank you so much, Pat's Cats. I'll read it out again. I'll read it out again just for you. Nope. Everybody suck at this. Everybody, where? I might delete the email.
Okay, wait, what did we miss? What did I miss about Peach?
I was asking if she was in chat. Because I'm looking in the chat and I didn't see her. Oh, people are showing. Peach went to. Okay, I don't. You know what? I don't want to say this. This isn't my. I'm not going to say this over on a live. Not doing that.
You can catch me up to speed later on what's going on.
Yeah, but let's just say, if what I have heard is true, if what I've heard is true, she's doing something that I applaud her for. And
Yeah,
good
no,
on her.
no, just said it in the chat, and he said it's okay. Like, I guess everyone knows that she's going and getting help in it, and then they just said to give her a shout out in chat. Aww.
Well, shout out Peach. Again, I'm still not going to say exactly what's going on, but I'll say good on you. Hopefully,
I'm sending
hopefully
all
it
the good
works.
vibes out to Peach right now.
Yeah. We all love Peach here. So hopefully she comes out the other side and is ready to create court content. So yeah, whoever started that chain with the Peach vibes, thank you for doing that. It's awesome. I wish VK was here to see that. Communicate that with her, because I don't know if she's in a position where she can see things. But yeah. All right, let's go on with Judge Van.
Not guilty. Excellent. Mr. Kelly, you represent Mr. Henderson? Nah, we're good. Are you good with 5 again? All right, $5,000. Court date's going to be November 16th at 8:30. No contact with alleged victim. Good luck. I'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here all weekend. Yeah, I know.
Step over to the T. Next. State your name. Cheyenne Bear.
Ms. Berry, before the court charge of grand theft of a motor vehicle, do you understand the charge, ma'am?
Are you asking me about belief? No, he asked you if you understood
I'm
what
asking
your
if you
charge was.
understand.
Okay.
I'm not deleting this video. She can go back and watch it. Don't create a video for her.
I understand that this is an additional charge. So did you get a public defender on your other case?
Well, the man who was talking to me down there at the jail, or not that, at the courtroom, and he was telling me, the man who's out there who works for you, he was telling me basically, on the charges, he was talking to me and I didn't really understand what he was saying because I have a health condition. I have hypovolemia and it's like, it's affecting me, like kind of mentally.
What's her other
and my
charge?
breathing. VOP, controlled substance. She had a charge in August 2.
Ms. Berry, you being held on that VOP?
Yes, I'm being held on VOP.
All right. Fine on this is $5,000. Court date's going to be November the 20th at 9 o'clock. If you've got a public defender on your other cases, they will represent you on this case as well.
Does this mean did you say that discharge necessarily means somebody go to prison?
I didn't say any of that. No.
Okay. Okay.
No, I said nothing like that.
So, no, I know you didn't say that, but what I'm saying is, Mr. Van, I have 4 different court dates now.
Yeah, it's complicated, but we'll get you there.
Mr. Van, this ain't got nothing to do with anything that's been going on with me before all this came up, before anything that was going on in my mama's house that I really just wanted to talk to somebody about.
Okay, well, your public defender is a good person to talk to.
Do you know if I got a public defender? They asked me beforehand here at the jail if I wanted a public defender, so that must mean I have one, because the man, can he change that down there at the courtroom?
What man are you talking about?
He had a suit on. He just basically said I was going to come back to court.
He had a suit on. Oh, that's Judge Grammer. That's Judge Grammer. Judge Grammer's the one that wears the suits. Yeah, that's not me. She doesn't have one?
He said I was going to come back October 27th.
It's not a sign.
Deborah Baker, thank you so much for the $10, and thank you for congratulations. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hey, she needs to fill out the affidavit so that we can appoint her a public defender.
Okay.
They're going to get you the paperwork. Good luck, man.
Step to your right. State your name, man.
Nicole Brown.
Ms. Brown, you're before the court on a fugitive justice for a theft and burglary charge out of Geneva County, Alabama. You understand that, ma'am?
All right, I got another one. I don't want to say people's names, but I got another super chat on Venmo. I don't want to say her name, but thank you so much. $50. That's amazing. That's awesome. I appreciate that so much.
Thank you, unknown person.
5K congrats. I don't want to say people's actual names. And I don't know. Sorry guys, I'm looking through the chat right now just to see if I can. I don't know who it is. If whoever that was that just did that, thank you so much. And just say who you are in chat. So I know it, because yeah, I'm not going to say you're no, you're right there. You don't spell it the same way. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. We were teasing you about the X, and you
were teasing her, not me. Correct, Dash. You were teasing.
All right, I was teasing. Elizabeth, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. That was very generous. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
God's country. Geneva County is good people, solid.
Yes, sir. I'm very trained myself.
Nice deer. A lot of turkey in Geneva. Not bad duck hunting either. You just got to know what hole to go to. All right, so Ms. Brown, they want you back. Okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
we're going to hold you. The only issue is whether or not you are the Desiree Nicole Brown that Geneva County is looking for. If you agree that you are, it is more likely than not in your best interest to go ahead and sign the 5 copies of the waiver of extradition by video in my presence, putting them on the clock to come get you.
Yes, sir. I understand.
All right. Otherwise, you would sit on dead time. So step over there to your left. That young lady's going to get you to sign some paper.
The other left.
The other left.
You're fine. 5 copies, sign each one right here.
Because there's no air conditioning. There's 0 air conditioning in the room.
How long do they have to get me? Step back in next. He's gonna tell
November
you.
13th is going to be the return date.
Okay. All right, step to your right.
Colin definitely has movie star hair.
Next.
Yeah, I do.
Billy. State your name.
I just got another $10 chat. Another person that I don't. I really
You guys
wish-
are awesome.
It's you guys
Stick
are
it to
awesome,
YouTube.
but
Yeah.
I really. But I don't. This is. I should have known Elizabeth because we've been talking to her all night. But this person, I have no idea who this person is. I'll say that their initials are SA. But thank you so much for the $10 and your message. Oh. All right. I know who it is. And you know who it is too. Now that I give you the initials out, and when I actually read the description, it says who it was. Yeah, you know I love you out there, man. I appreciate it. You know what? Fuck it. It's Mayor. Mayor just did it. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Melanie,
Hey,
he does
Billy.
have a Cash App.
Yeah, I have Cash App.
I just
don't-
couldn't link it on his thing.
it's been the only one that's not been tested. So hopefully it works. I don't know.
How's it going, sir?
It's going great. How are you doing?
Well, at least I was out of that cold and in this cold.
Well, let's keep you out of the cold for a little while. Bond set at 500. Court date's going to be October 16th at 1 o'clock on the trespass. I'll see you Monday afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Good luck to you, sir.
Billy, go over there to the signature pad. Over there by the signature pad so they can sign.
Doing life 3 days at a time.
Thank you so much, Mayor.
I got it.
Where that light is? Where that, sir? State your name, sir.
Burleson.
Just you being here is more than enough.
Mr. Burleson, your fully court charge
So,
of driving
I
license been
appreciate
revoked.
I appreciate the
Possession
thoughts,
of paraphernalia.
but
You see those charges?
Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, sir.
You're always here, Lisa. You're always
I
here
need you to
supporting
give me
me.
copies of paperwork and advise of your
I
rights.
can't
That's
ask for
true?
anything more than that.
Yes, sir.
Based on your application, I find that you do qualify for the services of the Public Defender's Office. I'm going to go ahead and appoint the Public Defender to represent you. Any question about that?
No, sir.
Deputy Criminal History?
23 shoplifting, grand theft 18, illegal use of credit cards times 4 and 16 with the VOP. Shoplifting FTA controlled substance 15. That's it.
Mr. Burleson, what part of Alabama are you from?
I'm from Panama City, sir. Actually, I'm from Fort Walton. I was raised in Panama City, but I've been living in Alabama for about 20 years. I live in Ozark.
Ozark. Ah, yes.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful. All right, sir. On the driving license been revoked, bonds 1,500. On the paraphernalia, 1,000. Court date's going to be October the 16th at 1 o'clock. Good luck.
Sir, anyway, I mean, I don't have any way to bond out.
Just do the best you can.
I don't want to lose my job and everything, and is there some way you can help me maybe with a recognizance bond or something? I mean, I've never missed court ever one time in Bay County. I've always done what I'm supposed to do. Is there any way you can please help me? I don't want to lose my job and lose everything I've worked so hard for. I was sitting in the parking lot at Walmart when the man pulled me over. I was in the parking spot. I didn't even know I was breaking the law.
Talk to your lawyer about that.
Stop talking about your case, please. Phil Cordell, thank you so much for the donation. I very much appreciate it. That time I was actually able to put the name with the name, even though your whole name's on there. It's so weird. But yeah, thank you so much for the chat. I appreciate it. Yeah. All right. Stop talking about your case, please. Heather, this is that guy. This is the defense attorney that he just sits there all day long and says, "Stop talking about your case, please."
Oh, okay. Okay. I'm with it.
It's pretty much all he does all day long. And look at his games behind him, though. Look at his game shelf.
His games shelf gives me anxiety because it's very unorganized, and I can't handle that.
But with a game shelf that's that out of tune, he plays some games. He gets down with board games.
He games hard.
He does. He does. But he doesn't play Monopoly, so I question him.
I have 4 versions of Monopoly. It's the best. It's the best board game.
All right. Well, we're going to stop talking about our case and play the rest of the case.
That is solid advice.
They're recording it.
What did he say?
They're recording everything you say. He's telling you what I told y'all.
I don't think it's illegal to sit in a parking spot, is it? I'm surely it's not illegal to sit in a parking spot.
Surely the damn car didn't just levitate and get there by itself, did it?
No, I had my buddy with me. He was driving.
Okay. All right.
He was inside Walmart.
You sort it all out later. Today's not the day to decide if you did it or not.
Oh, I'm not trying. I'm just trying to get out of jail so I don't lose my job.
The easiest way to get out of jail is not to get there in the first place.
But that's why I wasn't breaking the law.
Okay. Have a good one.
All right.
Next.
Somebody tell him that I'm his judge.
All right, that's it for Judge Man. He didn't have a super exciting docket today. He didn't have a super exciting docket today. What?
The number you gave me was for the coffee thing. I was so confused.
I was too, because I thought someone else just randomly set up an account for me. That wasn't me. When you responded that way, I'm like, oh. Someone just set up an account.
I'm tired now. Sorry.
Oh, it's all right. Yeah. All right. This is the last one. This is about 15 minutes long. I don't even really remember what this one's about. What's happening here?
Hirschler, there you are, Mr. Hirschler. Where are you? Trying to come on in, Mr. Hirschler. There you are. Can you give us a visual or not?
I've got the camera on.
There it is. Okay, Mr. Hirschler, we don't have proof of anything that we ordered you to do. And that was back 6-7 months ago. So, Mr. Stillwell, anything to know?
Our notes indicate we don't have information to provide the court.
So, Mr. Hirschler, did you do a substance use disorder evaluation?
This one, trigger warning.
The Northwest Resource, the victim impact, and I paid my fines.
So, Mr. Hirschler, you're coming in really choppy, so I'm thinking maybe we'll have you turn off your video and that might help the audio.
What about now?
Not much better. Why don't you turn off the video? All right, let's try the audio.
Now can you hear me better?
A little bit better, yes. So, Mr. Hirschler, you said you went to Northwest Resources?
Yeah, for the victim impact panel, and I paid off.
You got to get that information into Thurston County District Court probation, because right now we think you're not doing anything. So do you know how to get that into probation?
Is it not still posted above? Oh, all right.
Can you? Can you link what I just posted, or pin what I just posted? And Lisa just posted it too.
I can't do it inside. Oh, even my. Yeah, just give me a second. It's gonna take 1 second. I'll play this.
I didn't know I was supposed to send it to probation because the last time I had court, they said to contact my lawyer.
Nope, you're on probation.
Yeah.
So where you need to send it is probation, and that's Thurston County District Court probation. And can we put that in the chat? You can put in the chat all the contact information, but you got to get that information into probation because they're looking to see that you're following the court's orders, and they haven't gotten anything. So did you do an evaluation or just the victim impact panel?
Just the victim impact panel, because I was trying to reach out to a lawyer because last time I went through court, the judge said he's going to assign me counsel, and I tried to call the number he gave me, and they refused to contact me back. Okay. Because I had questions to ask them, because I tried to go in to do the drug and alcohol evaluation, and they want me to pee in a cup, and that's a problem because I was abused as a child growing up, and there's a huge issue there.
Okay, well, we need you to get into that evaluation, and you need to work with probation on that. If there's a motion that defense needs to make about that, then they have to do that. So first off, look in the chat function, and you're going to get information on how to get that proof of the victim impact panel into probation, and do that. And then you need to get into that evaluation. So you do have an attorney.
I can't pee in a cup because I was abused as a child. And I'm
Well, we're gonna
trying
have to
get a
work with that. We're gonna have to work with that. There might be some other
And-
things to do, but you need to work with they have to evaluate if you're using, and maybe there's a way to do that. I don't know. I can't speak for the treatment providers, but I'm not gonna relieve you of that substance use disorder treatment. You do have an attorney appointed, and if there's a motion to make, idea of some other way that they can monitor you for substance use, then maybe that's a suggestion that your attorney can make to the court.
MB, thank you so much. I'm guessing that was MB from the name. I appreciate the chat, and thank you for the I don't know if it's. Do I say how much people donated? I don't know. I don't know if that's comfortable or not. But I think it was
people
MB.
super
Oh,
chat
it was
normally
MB. Okay,
pop up.
good. It was MB. What's that?
If people super chatted, it would come up how much they donated.
Yeah, I don't. Is that awkward? Well, I don't know. I don't know. MB, thank you so much. I'm just gonna say that. Okay, I guess thank you. Do I say? Thank you for the $20, MB. I very much appreciate it. I don't know, why is that weird? Why is it weird to say the amount? This is your time to talk.
My time to talk?
Yeah.
I consider now, I'll say this, and this can open a whole can of conversation, which I'm not here for, but it's kind of like people giving you a tip. Like, I'm in a tipping industry, so it's kind of like people throwing you a little extra. It's no different than people being in your chat. Like, you have been on people's people's lives where you've done super chats and they bring it up and it says, hey, so and so donated 20, 50, 100, 5, 2. Like, people see it anyway. This is just a different form of people being able to throw you a little extra love.
That's fair. That's fair.
And you're showing recognition to the fact that people actually love you and love your channel and want to support you in as many ways as they can. That's awesome. So, yeah.
That being said, MB, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Her message was congratulations on 5K, by the way. Thank you. I'm not stopping. I'm not going to end. We'll still do these.
But what I'm trying to say is I can't contact a lawyer or an attorney because they won't get back a hold of me, and I've been trying to get a hold of them, and they won't get a hold of me. I've been
Okay.
doing it since my last.
That one's mine, ladies and gentlemen.
Right. So we've got Mr. Stillwell here from Thurston County Public Defense. I'm wondering, Mr. Stillwell, should we just set this on for Monday morning to discuss this issue? See if there's something else to do?
I do know that Ms. Scott was texting him information on our office. It might be the case that because I believe this is at a compliance review stage, our office hadn't technically been appointed yet, so that may have been the issue for him connecting with our office, as we weren't representing.
Now my email keeps going off. Lisa, thank you so much. Lisa says she loves and thanks us for what we do, Heather.
I don't even say thanks us. It's
Those are
not my
really
channel. I don't do anything.
And then Deb also for the $10. I very much appreciate it. You're welcome. You're welcome, Deb. She just said thank you. So I'm guessing that's to you too. You're doing all the work. I'm just sitting here playing with my night vision goggles.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Him. It sounds like counsel's now been appointed, so that might sort of address that issue.
Right. I think Judge Meyer appointed in August 31st, and so that's what he's referring to. So, all right.
Then yes, I
So
think
we're gonna, Mr. Ursler, we're gonna set another court date.
Oh,
And
Lisa.
you got contact information for probation, so get that proof that you did the victim impact panel into probation. You should look in there, Ms. Goff, who is with Thurston County Public Defense. She's getting you information there. They're appointed, and we've made that clear to them that they're appointed. And then I'm going to set another hearing in December. And if there's a
Well, I
reason
appreciate
and to set this earlier, to discuss this issue about how
You're cutting in and out. I can't really hear what you're saying.
we're going to set another hearing, Mr. Hirschler.
Well, I'd like to say on court, I can't read or spell. Sending me text messages does no good without contacting me over the phone or something. I can't
Okay.
read, spell, so that does me no good.
All right, good to know, Mr. Hirschler. Mr. Hirschler, are you still living in Rochester on Lightner Road?
Yes, I am.
I think you need to, if you can try and find a better connection, like the local community center or library, or come all the way to court, but this isn't working well. And we need you to be able to work with the court rather than this bad connection. So check in Rochester, maybe Roof has some connections for you. That's a nonprofit there, or a community center, or a cafe, or come to court. All right?
Well, would I please have a question to ask?
Sure.
Because I was abused as a child growing up, and I have a mental health counselor. Why couldn't I honestly get a blood drawn and monitor my blood? I'm not on nothing. I don't see why.
Thought. We'd have to see, maybe you can, what I'm hoping is you're going to put your mental health counselor together with your lawyer, and we're going to hear more about that and see if the treatment provider can do that.
Okay, so let's go.
Because I tried to do this sooner, and nobody got a hold of me ever since my court date. I was told to wait 10 days. I waited at 10 days.
At a compliance review stage, our office hadn't technically been.
Yeah, that's what happens when you're out of practice. Haven't edited a video in 3 days, and yeah. So Judge DeSanto made a little appearance. But yeah, I think I just skipped right over that.
Appointed yet, so that may have been the issue for him connecting with our office, as we weren't representing him. It sounds like counsel's now been appointed, so that might sort of address that issue.
Right. I think Judge Meyer appointed in August 31st, and so that's what he's referring to. So, all right.
Then yes,
so we're gonna, Mr. Hirschler, we're gonna set another court date, and you got contact information for probation. So get that proof that you did the victim impact panel into probation. You should look in there, Ms. Goff, who is with Thurston County Public Defense. She's getting you information there. They're appointed, and we've made that clear to them that they're appointed. And then I'm going to set another hearing in December. And if there's a reason to set this earlier, to discuss this issue about how
You're coming in and out. I can't really hear what you're saying.
We're going to set another hearing, Mr. Hirschler.
Well, I'd like to say on court, I can't read or spell. Sending me text messages does no good without contacting me over the phone or something. I can't read, spell, so that does me no good.
All right, good to know, Mr. Hirschler. Mr. Hirschler, are you still living in Rochester on Lightner Road?
Yes, I am.
I think you need to, if you can try and find a better connection, like the local community center or library, or come all the way to court, but this isn't working well. And we need you to be able to work with the court rather than this bad connection. So check in Rochester, maybe Roof has some connect, that's a nonprofit there, or a community center, or a cafe, or come to court. All right?
Well, would I please have a question to ask?
Sure.
Because I was abused as a child growing up, and I have a mental health counselor. Why couldn't I honestly get a blood drawn and monitor through my blood? I'm not on nothing. I don't see why.
We'd have to see, maybe you can, what I'm hoping is you're going to put your mental health counselor together with your lawyer, and we're going to hear more about that and see if the treatment provider can do that.
Because I tried to do this sooner, and nobody got a hold of me ever since my court date. I was told to wait 10 days. I waited at 10 days. I tried to contact them. They told me I didn't have no one.
Mr. Hirschler, we're kind of going backwards here. So you need a phone call. You need to talk to someone in person, right?
Yes.
Okay. So text messages don't work. we need to have a phone call to you. And I'm going to tell you our new court date right now.
And I did receive your the text message for the court date.
Okay, did that make sense to you?
It did, because my wife read that stuff to me, and I work Monday through Friday, and I'm not around her all the time. She just went through a hysterectomy,
So
and
let's slow down. I don't need to know all that information. I'm just trying to move forward to get another. And I don't know if your wife wants the world to know that because we're on YouTube. So December 21st at 9 a.m. in the morning, we will send you a text message reminder. When you see your wife, then Thurston County Public Defense and Thurston County Probation. Those are where you need to talk to if you have questions. But we'll be back December 21st at 9 a.m. And I've got the attorney's office here in the room, and they understand they need to talk to you on the phone.
all right.
Okay, so we'll see you December 21st at 9 a.m.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Mr. Hirschler. Back to you.
That's all I got. Wait, why aren't you up here?
Oh.
That's it.
Oh, I
I
turned
mean,
the
I
chat
can play
off.
another video.
Well,
chat
I
off,
am
Boss.
finished for the evening, so if you want to play another video, you can, but I will be leaving. Which you can. It's not. It's your thing.
Does anyone? What do you guys want? You guys want to call tonight, or do you want to watch another video? Now I just have to wait 30 seconds for a response.
Everyone's just saying thank you. Lisa said more.
I can put up another one.
So I'm gonna leave because it's almost 10:30 and I have to work tomorrow. So no, it doesn't matter what Friday, the 13th or whatever it is. I have to sleep. I just want to say thank you to everybody for being so awesome and for supporting Colin.
About the Tether
Not
story.
supporting me, it's not my channel, but supporting Colin. Colin's
Hold on,
I'm
not. I just clicked on the next.
donations. Thank you for supporting. Colin's still gonna be doing his thing. We are /I am gonna get Discord up as soon as possible so that we can hang out there too. And yeah, this was fun. That's all I got. Have a good night, guys.
It was fun. Thanks for hanging out with us.
You guys are gonna keep doing whatever you're doing. And I will call you in the morning. Not everybody, you. I'm specifically everyone
call.
stop paying attention for a second. I will call you in the morning.
You're gonna call 50 people.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
All right.
Okay. Bye guys.
All right, bye. I love you. She left before she said it back. Rude. All right. This next one's an oldie. I don't know if this is going to be good or not. I found it really interesting, but it's an older video, and this is about a month and a half, 2 months old. It's just a really weird video. Oh, there we go. All right, let's go. It's probable.
Go down to the county attorney's office. I think you'll find a lot
Never.
of hearings down there.
All right.
No disrespect.
Stop driving.
Flirting with the judge in front of my dad.
She's in Nova Scotia. I'm in Ohio. Driving, it's a 24-hour drive. That's how far we are away from each other.
People versus Don Gulick. Don Gulick? Mr. Carey.
Ready, Judge. We have Scott Mulcahy to testify.
Okay, Miss Gulick, are you there? There you
Yes,
go.
sir.
Okay.
No.
And Mr. McKay, where, oh, there you are. If you could raise your right hand there for me, do you swear from the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You can proceed for me.
Thank you, Judge. You are Scott Mulcahy, the code enforcement official for the Charter Township of Vienna.
Yes.
And Don Gulick, Gulick, is the owner of real estate located at 9409 North Linden Road, Clio, Michigan.
Yes. That is correct.
And the parcel number of that property is 1832-200-005.
Yes.
And is it true that on May 12, 2023, you served upon Don Gulick by first-class mail a notice of violation of Chapter 10, Article 2, Section 1033 of the Code of Ordinances of the Charter Township of Vienna?
Good night. Thank you so much for
Yes.
stopping by.
Is it true that that notice of violation set forth those provisions of the chapter which were being violated by Don Gulick and gave her 10 days to abate the violations?
Yes.
Is it true that the defendant did not comply with that notice of violation?
That is true.
Is it true as a result of that on July 25th, 2023, you served State of Michigan Uniform Municipal Civil Infraction Citation number 2578 on Don Gulick by first-class mail to her mailing address of 9409 North Linden Road, Clio, 48420, and by attaching a copy of that citation to the front door of 9409 North Linden Road, Clio, Michigan, 48424, charging Don Gulick with being in violation of Chapter 10, Article 2, Section 1033 of the Code of Ordinances of the Charter Township of Vienna?
Yes.
Is it true that that citation number 2578 set forth the specific violations of Chapter 10, Article 2, Section 1033 of the Township zoning ordinance were being violated by Don Gulick, specifically that on her property will illegally stored junk motor vehicles?
Yes.
Is it true that a couple of days ago on August 21st, 2023, you returned to the property at 9409 North Linden Road, Clio, Michigan, 48420, and observed the illegally stored junk motor vehicles remained on that property?
Yes.
All right. And the junk motor vehicles, part of the violation is 1032 says a junk motor vehicle is any vehicle which is not licensed for use upon the highway of the state of Michigan for a period in excess of 30 days. Is that true?
Yes.
Is that the basis under which you cited Ms. Gulick?
Yes.
And the notice of violation was May 12th, 2023, correct?
Correct.
And as of August 21st, 2023, those illegally stored junk motor vehicles remained on the property. Is that true?
True.
Judge, that's all we have. We've asked that the court find the defendant responsible for violating the stated section, that the court imposed costs of $471.75. Again, we've itemized those for the court in a civil fine as determined by the court, and that the court set a date by which the illegally stored junk motor vehicles have to be made legal or removed from the property. Authorize the township, if the fines and costs aren't paid or the vehicles aren't brought into compliance or removed, to set a date by which the township may enter the property and remove them. And if the township does have to enter to remove them, or fines or costs aren't paid, that you authorize the township to add the cost of the amount of those fines and costs and the costs of removal to be added as a lien to the tax roll. That's all I have.
Okay. And I'm sorry, Mr. Carey, I missed what you're requesting for as far as fines and costs.
The costs are $471.75, Judge.
$471.75. Okay.
And again, we've set forth an itemization. And the cost, Judge, I'll leave that to the costs are $471.75, and the fines I will leave to the court's discretion.
Okay.
That's all I have.
Okay, Mr. McCauley, I might as well just ask you right now as well. How many, it says vehicles, how many vehicles are under this violation? Two?
Yes.
For my sake, I've got photos that were submitted. What type of vehicles are they?
One is a Suburban and the other is a Bolt.
Suburban and Bolt. Okay. I'm sorry, Volt or Bolt?
Volt, yeah, Victor.
Victor, okay. Okay. Miss, is it Gulick or Gulick? I'm sorry. I'm trying to get it right.
Gulick.
Gulick. I'm sorry. Miss Gulick, do you have any questions for our code enforcement officer? Do you have any?
Yes, I have plenty of questions and plenty of statements, Your Honor.
Okay, well, this is just for the moment, it's just for questions for him, okay? So go ahead and ask whatever questions you got.
Okay. What year are each of these vehicles that are being claimed as junk? Which model year are they? And what is the Blue Book value?
I don't know that. I don't see how that's relevant.
I don't know how I can get this back.
The definition of junk. And
okay, we go by the township's definitions in the ordinance, which we've already covered.
The township
There we go.
definition of junk is a car that is unable to be moved.
It also
My
requires
cars
it to have a
have
valid
all
plate.
been insured and registered in the state of California.
What's up, Heineken? How are you?
My cars have now all been registered in the state of Michigan, with the exception of the 2017 Volt that is still in process in Lansing.
Guilty.
So
that's me.
The worst I am guilty of is
Well,
not
hold on,
having the
hold on,
vehicle's
Ms. Gulick.
license.
Ms. Gulick, I'm gonna give you a chance to do that, but these are just questions for him first. Do you have any other questions for him?
How is it that you discovered this violation?
I received several complaints.
Considering my vehicles?
Yes.
Okay. And what were the complaints about?
Junk vehicles sitting in the yard.
Okay. So the person that's complaining, what is their definition of junk?
Judge, I
Does
just
that
object
coincide
as
with the
irrelevant.
township?
Ma'am, it's not. He can't answer that for one thing. It's the objection sustained. It's hearsay.
At any time, did you view damage, rust, lack of mobility on any of the vehicles located on my property when you came to inspect?
There was some damage on the front end of the Volt, if I recall.
That is correct. The Volt, just to be clear on it, has been taken to the Chevrolet dealer. It has been repaired. The total repair costs were $2,500. It had a dent in the hood. Is there any other vehicles that show body damage or in any other way other than license plate not being current to Michigan? Were there any other violations observed?
Just expired license plates.
That's all I have, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Gulick, do you have any, are you gonna testify?
Yes, sir.
Why don't you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear from the testimony you're about to give will be the truth?
Yes.
Okay, and you can go ahead and tell me what you want, and then Mr. Carey may have some questions for you as well. Go ahead.
I bought this property and I moved here in November of 22. My 2007 Chevrolet Volt and my 2004 Chevrolet Tracker I had shipped. I purchased the 2005 Suburban to move myself and my pets across the country. When I got here,
Hey, is Pat's cat still here? I just saw that. I just saw your PayPal. Thank you so much, Pat's Cats. I appreciate it. I don't know if you're still here. I don't know if I missed it. I don't know. Or if I already gave you a shout out. I don't know. But Pat's Cats, thank you so much.
the home that I had contracted to buy had fallen through. So I was under the gun to purchase property, and purchase it I did. Unfortunately, it does not have a garage. Unfortunately, I was also very well not prepared for the winter. So when I finally got my vehicles, the Volt and the Tracker, at the end of December, I parked them and just left them set. They spent most of the winter frozen in place. The other complication I had was that I could not find the key to the firebox that had all my titles in it and all my other paperwork. I was not all that concerned about it. I was not trying to evade taxes from the state of Michigan or anything else. They were just there. They were just parked. I was waiting for spring, find that key and get going. I did not maliciously store vehicles. I haven't maliciously not mowed my lawn, and I haven't maliciously owned a dog. But somehow I am in more trouble with this place that I have lived in for less than a year than I have ever been in my entire life in any place I have ever lived, rented, bought. And I just frankly do not understand it, other than I guess maybe I came to the wrong place. And I would just let Your Honor make a determination as to what fines and fees that I should be liable for in this situation. Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're welcome. Mr. Perry, do you have any questions for him?
No, I have no questions, Judge.
No?
I have argument.
Okay, ma'am, I guess I have just a couple questions. The Volt, you said, has proper registration with Michigan now?
It's in process with Lansing. The car was in the company name. It's part of a divorce settlement.
Oh, so neither one of them have a proper registration yet?
The Volt is in process. The Suburban is registered and has plates. The Tracker has been registered and has plates. And all of that has been true. I'm looking at the title on my Tracker, and the title was issued in June 7th, 2023.
Okay, I'm confused though. So the Chevrolet Volt, you said it's in process. Does it have any proper registration and license?
Yes, it has California plates on it. All my cars were legal in California.
I see. You just haven't gotten it transferred over to Michigan yet.
It's not been transferred over to Michigan because of the fact it was a divorce problem. The car was under the company name. The ex refused to put it under his name, so he handed me a mess with the title. So the Equalization Board is trying to figure out, do I owe corporate taxes on that car or not? So I've checked 2 or 3 times with the Secretary of State. They said Lansing's backlogged by a couple of months. I have not received anything in the mail. I need to go down and make an appointment with the office and ask again. In the meantime, the car is insured and is being driven on the California plates.
Insured and being driven. When was the last time you drove it, I guess?
I drove that car, well, let's see. I picked it up. Yeah, I drove it from my neighbor helped me, and I picked it up from the dealership And I think I went to the grocery store and it's been parked ever since. Because I normally drive my 04 Tracker.
Okay, so when did you park that Chevrolet Volt after driving? Well, like, give me a time period, like what month?
Last week.
Okay. And what about the Suburban then?
The Suburban's just been sitting there. It's just been sitting there insured. I don't drive it because it only gets like 8 miles to the gallon. And I quit driving it when my Tracker got here because it quit blowing hot air.
Okay.
And a car in January and February in Michigan that doesn't blow hot air isn't worth much.
Okay. What with the Suburban? What it's insured, but how come it doesn't have any plates on it then? Registration and plates. What?
Well, the plates are sitting on.
All right, question. If the car is on her property, what does it matter if it has plates on it or not? Now, if it's on the road, I get it. I don't remember this. Like I said, this video was about 2 months ago, maybe. But I from what I see is she just has like a car is parked in her front yard. It's what I see on this. No, Colin. Deborah Baker is going to tell me what I missed. Yeah. If they're all in the street, then I get it. But if they're on private property, what? Really? How do car lots get away with it? How do junkyards get away with it? I remember I had a car that had expired tags that I just kept in the driveway. And it was fine. But it didn't matter. It sat there for 2 years until I sold it. But it had expired tags, it had expired registration, no insurance on the car, but it was on my driveway. Oh, zoning. All right. Well, I was able to keep a car on my driveway without anything on it because it was private property. You guys know all these rules more than I do. All right, let's keep going. I trust you guys. The
screw thingies, they're all frozen on there.
Well,
I had the plates put on the Tracker when I took it in to have tires put on it.
Okay.
I said, "Here are the plates. Here, put these plates on for me, please."
Okay.
And I'm going to take the Tracker in to get the hot air fixed and do the same thing. The plate's sitting right there.
Okay. All right. I guess I don't have any other questions.
Judge, may I just ask 2 questions
Sure.
as a follow-up?
Sure.
Mr. Mulcahy, you still there?
Yes.
Is the Suburban plate expired?
Yes, it has a paper plate that is expired.
Is the
I made my first mistake 39 years ago. Yeah. So that wasn't my first mistake, but yeah. I get what you're saying.
California plate on the Volt, is that also expired?
Yes.
Those are the only questions I have.
Okay.
I object, Your Honor.
Okay. Go ahead, ma'am. What's the objection?
The Volt had the sticker stolen off of it. My husband paid for the Volt before I even got it last fall.
Okay.
So the Volt is good till December. It was purchased December 20th, 2016. So
Okay.
the tags come up in December on that car.
Okay. All right. I'll consider what you're telling me as well then on that. Let's see, Mr. Carey, I guess I'm set for final argument.
Yeah, Judge, the only thing I have is, at least from May 12th to July 25th, these vehicles were not licensed for use upon a highway in the state of Michigan. So clearly we're in excess of 30 days. It seems pretty clear from the pictures, which don't require anyone to be believed, that they aren't validly licensed in California either. They're expired. So I think we've carried more than our burden. I would ask, as I said in this case before, that costs of $471.75 be imposed. fines as the court determines that the court set a date certain in the near future that the vehicles either have to be brought into compliance or removed from the property, or authorize us to go in and remove them. And if these things aren't done, that the court allow us to attach a lien and we have a certified order for.
You okay, Tiff? I missed whatever you said, but everyone's saying they hope you're okay. I hope you're okay too. I'm looking through it now. I don't know what I missed, but I really suck at reading the chat in this. And yeah, but I hope you're okay. I really do.
The costs that the court imposes for the fines and any costs of removal or remediation if that's required.
Okay. All right. Let's go. I'll give you a chance for final argument as well. Anything else you want to argue for me with regard why I should?
Your Honor, I've been gone from Michigan for 33 years, and frankly, I'm speechless. I'm just speechless, and I'm just leaving it at that. I'm speechless.
Okay. Ms. Glick, I can understand the condition that you're in right now with the, is your divorce final? Has it been final?
It was 4.5 years worth.
Oh.
It finally got finalized in April, but nothing happened until the end of August because he waited till the last minute on everything in order to make sure that I moved here during the winter.
Okay.
I've been by myself all this time. I do everything by myself. I do it as best as I can do it, and sometimes I fail. In this case, I failed.
Okay. Here's what I'll do for me. I'm going to help you out with time frames a little bit, but got to get things cleared up, okay? Order, first of all, a civil fine of $100. Cost of $471.75. Those to be paid by, let's use the date of, I'll tell you what, October 15th for fines and costs.
It matters not. I'll pay it immediately.
Oh, okay. All right. And then with the vehicles, they have to be corrected with proper plates and registrations in operatable, or in full operation.
They're in full operation.
Yeah, let's do, tell you what, we'll give you till, I'm not gonna like this either, September 15th. Okay.
How do I prove that these vehicles meet
Well, you could,
Scott's approval?
Well, you can talk to him, and if there's some dispute coming up that date, I don't mind addressing it with the.
No, all I need to do is I guess I'll just drive to the corner and have him put the plate on that Suburban, find somebody with some WD-40 and a big screwdriver.
Okay, well,
That's all I need.
Okay, make sure it's acceptable that it's driving and it's not in violation, okay?
There's nothing wrong with any of my vehicles. There never has been.
Okay.
This feels like a vendetta, is what it feels like. It's a by God, I'll show you.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm not. I've got no vendetta for anybody. I just got to follow.
Vendetta.
Oh, I understand that, but your job doesn't depend on writing tickets either. So.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Thank goodness for my end. I've got enough on my plate. Thank you.
Me too.
Okay, all right, we'll leave it at that. I'll sign an order for everybody. We'll get it out.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome, man.
I really sincerely hope I never have to see you again.
All right. Well, just wave to me across the street someday. That'll be okay.
There you go. That's
Yeah.
okay. I'll wait from wherever I'm leaving next, because I'm not staying here. I can't do this, man.
Right. All right. Good luck to you.
Take care. Thank
all right,
you.
Bye now.
Bye.
Yeah, Judge Goggins is awesome. He doesn't get phased by much. He does a lot of small civil things, some landlord tenant things, but that's about all he really does. And he's good. He's always laughing. He's always having fun. Yeah, that's all I got. 2 hours and 20 minutes. So hopefully now I'm tongue twisting my words. I hope you guys thank you for coming. Everyone who donated, I very much appreciate it. Yeah, now I can see I'm reading the chat now and seeing everybody talk about Northwest. Yeah, there was a property where I grew up that was in the same neighborhood, but kind of the opposite end of the neighborhood, and it was an eyesore. They never mowed their lawn. They had like 3 cars in their backyard, but we didn't have an HOA. I think that's why I might think a little bit differently about what's going on here. Anyways, it is time to jump off. Yeah. Again, thanks everyone for coming. Thank you for all the congratulations. I very much appreciate it. Like I said at the beginning, I'm not stopping. I just gotta change it up a little bit. Nothing too bad. Still gonna be providing court clips. You're just gonna be seeing my face a lot more. Sucks for you guys. It just is what it is. Yeah. I don't know where the after party is, but if there's someone else streaming, let's go hang out there. Until next time. Bye. Wait, hold on. I get to actually do this.